Good morning, Kyle. Saturday morning. I wish I could do something about the weather, but I can't, so we'll just make the best of it. We're here at the cul-de-sac on Ridge Road, and we're going to start here, and I'm going to show you all the properties and how they connect. But so, Michael, how about this roof peak here is to the left of 386, and this driveway is the driveway to the 386 house. That's the house that's for sale for $9,950,000. Straight in front of us, right over the snowbank, is the brand new house. That's 355. That's the one that just sold for $13 million. That's the one where the guy's not interested in any kind of, let's say, normal or reasonable type profit. He would be very unreasonable if we tried to wrestle that house away from him. To the right, you can see the for sale sign there. That's the driveway to the two houses, 379 and 389. And those two houses are beyond the 355 house. So we can't see them now. That driveway winds back about 100, 150 yards or so. So those homes are the most private and the most secluded. Those are the two that are for sale, 8 million and 27 million. Then here, this house 349, this is the one that connects to 379 and 389, and that's not for sale. And then this one here, this is 319 that you saw on the map. That one is for sale. One of the most overpriced houses on the market. It's 19.9 million. It's 9,000 square feet. It was built in 1984, and I don't know if it needs a bulldozer, but it certainly needs a major remodel. So now what we're going to do, Michael, if you'll show this. Now what we're going to do is Michael's going to bring his van over here and get on top of the van so you can get a better perspective of how all this connects. And then the next thing we'll do is we'll start at the driveway and we'll walk in that driveway so you can get the feel of the privacy and how 355 impacts 379 and 389. So that's it for now. We'll cut back to this point again from the top of Michael's van. Stand by. All right, so we're going to do the same route here. The peaked roof is a house that's to the left of 386. And then to the right, you're looking at that driveway that leads to 386. And when you look at your map, 386 is behind 355 and connects to 389. So we're looking at 355 here. Again, that's the one that just sold. Then over to the for sale sign. To the right of the for sale sign is the driveway that leads to 379 and 389. You're over here, Michael, to 349, not for sale, although they're going to get a phone call from me here today. I'll let you know how they respond. And then back over to the right is the one that's currently on the market for 19. And that's it. So from here, we're going to go to the driveway of 379 and 389 and pull in and give you that perspective, and then we'll show you how 386 connects to 379 and 389. Okay, so now we're at the beginning of the driveway of 379 and 389, and we're going to walk from this point. We're going to walk this driveway. You can see where you can just kind of see the view as you're pulling in the driveway here, but it might be a little bouncy while we're walking, but we're going to walk all the way to 379 and 389. All right, so we're walking in the driveway here to 379 and 389. Pretty good snow day. If you guys want to do some powder skiing, come on up today. So here's the 355 house. And behind it is the 386 house. This could get landscaped away somewhat if you wanted to plant. You see these big spruce trees here, but we could do some more landscaping. I'll have to double check on that actually. We might not be able to do more landscaping. That would block this guy's view. So I'll look into that. So here to the right, this is the 379 house. This is the 4,500 square foot house that works well as a guest house or a staff house. That's the main entrance there, and two-car garage to the left. And then you continue along the driveway to the garage and main entrance of the 389 house. Let's keep walking through here, Michael. So, Michael, can you step back here for a second? And you can just see the rooftop of the 386 house. Back there, that's the one for 9.9. And that's adjacent to 379. Up that hillside a little bit, you can't see the house. As you can see, it's hard to see. But the property line is in between those two houses. So these three, the 379, 389, and 386, are all adjacent. And then pan over here through the trees is the 355 house. So it's kind of a horseshoe here of these three houses with 355 in the middle. How about it? Let's walk over to the corner here and see if we can see the 386 house from over here. Yeah, you get a little bit of a perspective here, Michael. So there's the back of the 386 house, and believe it or not, behind there is a tennis court. So somehow we could create some landscaping with a path or a walkway that connects these two houses. And then how about if we just pan and show Red Mountain here, although the weather's real crappy. But you've got all the houses on Red Mountain behind us. And then if you look down below is Red Mountain Road. And that's what you're seeing on the map. So as you see other houses on that map, you can see that they're insignificant as it relates to impacting this property. And that's it. I think we'll see if there's anything else we can show you. We'll go in the driveway of the 386 house and then try and look down on these two houses. We'll do that next. So here's the driveway to 355. The 389 house is directly on the other side. And this is the driveway that leads up to the 386 house. We're going to walk up this driveway now. When we were over at the 389 house looking back at this 355 house, I hope you were able to get the sense of the privacy between the two. Obviously when you're driving in that driveway, 355 has some impact on you when you're pulling in the driveway. Here comes the snowplow. Okay, so we're pulling into the entrance here, the beginning of the this is a good spot right here. So here's the back of 355. Just down the hill you can see the 389 house. Have I confused you with all the addresses yet? And then to the left, this is the driveway coming into the 386 house. Let's walk down here, Michael. I don't know if anybody's home. So this is the 386 house. And then somewhere over here to the right is where we could create a path or do something to connect the two so it could easily be walked between the two houses. And then scooting around over here to the right again, this is 355, which is in the middle of the U. What you can't see over the rooftop of 355 is the most incredible view overlooking the town of Aspen and Aspen Mountain and Independence Pass. It's the most extraordinary and dramatic view in all of Aspen. And that's it. I hope that gives you the lay of the land. And call me with any questions. Look forward to talking to you guys.